World Tenz. 10 countries with where prostitution is legal in 2022. Prostitutes can be female, male, or transgender, and prostitution can be heterosexual or homosexual, although traditionally, the majority of prostitutes have been female, and the majority of clients have been men. As too short, they thought. The average across all couples, though, was 5.4 minutes. The idea behind legalizing the trade was that it would root out organized crime, limit human trafficking, improve worker access to healthcare, and make sex work safer. Though the Netherlands began regulating prostitution in 2000, the sex trade was more or less tolerated for decades before. Number 1, Finland. Prostitution is legal in Finland, but selling and purchasing sex in public is illegal, as well as purchasing or pimping a trafficked victim. Street work is banned, but clients are all accessible through the internet and personal ads. In addition to decreasing street workers, cyberspace has also contributed to a growing number of foreign sex workers operating in Finland through ads and massage parlors. Number 2, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a country in Central America having its capital as San Jose. It is another country where prostitution is legal. In Costa Rica, only prostitution proper is legal, various acts surrounding it are not. Pimping, which is the practice of procuring prostitutes, is illegal. Opening of brothels is also not allowed. Aside these, which are mere honorary regulations, Costa Rica do not only allow prostitution but supports its interest over the general public. Number 3, New Zealand. In New Zealand, prostitution is not illegal. There exists no law criminalizing sex working. Buying and selling of sex is allowed as much as running brothels. However, child prostitution and procurement of a child into prostitution is strictly prohibited. People who are on temporary to the country, that is, people who have temporary visa, are not permitted to sow sex work. Forced sex working is expressly prohibited. Sex work in New Zealand is regulated by the Prostitution Reform Act of 2003. Number 4, Austria. Prostitution is completely legal in Austria. Prostitutes are required to register, undergo periodic health examinations, be 19 years old or older and pay taxes. Sex workers are by the code, required to be subjected to medical checks. Only licensed brothels can operate. Sex workers in Austria are also subjected to tax payment. Employing another as a sex worker is prohibited. Therefore, prostitutes are required to be self-employed in Austria. Number 5, Bangladesh. It is a Muslim country where prostitution is legal. However, it is overly regulated. Sex workers are required to swear an affidavit stating that their involvement in the practice of prostitution is spontaneous, that is, out of their own free choice. Bangladesh has a severe minor trafficking problem, which is perpetuated by corruption. Pimping and owning a brothel is also legal. Regardless of these regulations, child prostitution and sex trafficking poses as menace to Bangladesh. Number 6, Denmark. Apparently, they felt it would be easier if it were happening out in the open, as it's always easier to police a legal trade than an illegal one. For while prostitution is legal in Denmark, it is illegal to profit from other people selling sex, such as pimping, or to rent rooms to sex workers, which means prostitutes can end up having sex in places like parks, alleyways, behind parked cars and telephone booths. Number 7, Canada. The Canadian Centre for Justice Statistics reports street prostitution in Canada, 1993, stated that police activity is mainly directed at the street level. Canada has no law against the exchange of sex for money. It's pimping or owning a brothel that is the problem. It is legal to be a sex worker, but illegal to purchase sexual services. It's also illegal to publicly market your wares as a prostitute. Though these erotic massage parlors exist in every city, you could face criminal charges if you accept and purchase any sexual services from them. Number 8, Germany. There are an estimated 400,000 prostitutes working in Germany. Prostitution brings in about 6 billion euros each year with a clientele of an estimated 1.2 million. The government, of course, withholds a portion of these revenues to contribute to social benefits, and sex workers have pensions, health insurance, a regular 40-hour work week, and the option to join sex worker unions. Despite the nationwide laws, each city has the right to ban prostitution in their area. Number 9, Thailand. Prostitution in Thailand is not in itself illegal, but many of the activities associated with it are illegal. Sex work is practiced openly in the country, but it is illegal and subject to fines or, in rare cases, imprisonment. Bangkok is filled with local sex buyers, sex tourists and prostitutes. Thai men consider consumption of prostitution services as a part of the general consumption. Working in the sex industry pays considerably more than many jobs in Thailand, so it is no surprise that many women seek to work in this industry. Number 10, Malaysia. While prostitution is illegal in Malaysia, it is still rampantly practiced and services are widely available. The demand is particularly high in places like Penang, Kuala Lumpur, and Ipoh. Most of the sex workers are trafficked from neighboring countries like China. Whoever solicits or importunes for the purpose of prostitution or any immoral purpose in any place shall be punished with imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year or with fine or with both.